Want to know how to turn your average players into world superstars like this guy? So I'm going to teach you the fastest way to develop players in FC26 career mode. Sota Kitano is going to be our player for this episode. 73 to 79 potential. He's overall 67. Plays in Austria. We broke Livingston's bank and we signed Kitano for 2.1 million. Number one, playtime. The most important and crucial way to grow your players is to make sure they're actually playing. And as you see, he's the highest rated center attacking mid on the team. He's actually one of only two center attacking mids on the team. The other's low wall. So why is that important? Because the highest rated player, especially if you're just simming games, is always going to start. Just because he's the highest rating cam, there could be a left mid or a backup right mid or just another player on the team that can also play cam at a higher overall. In this scenario, since we're taking over Livingston, it doesn't appear there's another player that could threaten Kitano's starting cam position. If I am worried about Carey taking over Kitano's playing time, I can just sell him. And this is all in regards to just simming, right? If you're playing the games, you set the lineup yourself, so there's nothing to worry about. Playtime squared away because we have a formation that fits Kitano's cam spot, and he's going to be our starting guy there. Number two is coach management, hiring the right coaches. So we're using Katano, who's a center attacking mid, so he falls under the midfield category. And if you're unsure, you can go to the right here and scroll down to player development plan boost until you find your player in each of these categories, so you know which position category they fall under. Katano is going to be in the midfield, so I want to hire the best midfield coaches possible. There we go. We maxed out the coaches at the midfield categories. So now Katano's development plan is essentially supercharged. What do I mean by supercharged? Well, by default, it would have taken him 32 weeks to grow to a 68. Now that's cut down to 13 weeks. Number three is development plans themselves. By default, all players are on the balanced development plan. Look for the development plan that gives them a level up in the least amount of time. So we're going to pick one with 4 weeks. Since he plays cam, let's just do playmaker. So in 4 weeks, he's already going to be a 68 overall as opposed to in 32 weeks. That's crazy. And before you start career mode, don't forget you have the ability to change their development rate, the player's development rate. Seniors are players that are not in the youth squad, so you could set this to fast. Number four is performance. So we sim to January 1st, and we're going to take a look at Katano's performance. Performance matters, especially if the player is an attacker. They need to be scoring goals to really grow well, to supercharge their growth essentially. Katano's a cam, so he's not going to be scoring a lot, but he does have opportunity to score. In 20 appearances, 3 goals, 1 assist. Would like to see that a lot higher, but this is also Livingston. They're not one of the better teams in the Scottish Premier League, so that could have something to do with it as well. Number 5 is loaning players out, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put Kitano out on loan. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and accept a loan offer for Kitano from Villarreal. If you're really anal about making sure your players get loaned out and get growth, I would check the squad's current depth chart and see if there's a player ahead of them. The interesting thing for Villarreal is they don't have another cam. So potentially he could be the only cam on the team, and that could be a good thing depending on what formation they play. Yeah, their midfield literally has only 3 center midfielders, 2 center mids, 1 center defensive mid, and then pretty much wingers. So this could be a good team for him to be loaned out to. Number 6, the loan glitch. So while loaning a player out, especially one that's playing well, and if he goes to the right team, he will grow. It's good. You can also use the loan out glitch. So he's been loaned out to Villarreal, as you see here. It's been a few days, and I'm going to perform the loan out glitch. If you want to know more about the loan out glitch, I have a video linked below. But essentially, you're just going to recall the player until his market value goes up. But before you do that, you want to make sure you save your career mode. And now I'm basically going to make sure his market value goes above a 4.2 million. And it didn't. He actually grew +1, but it went down 3.4. But I don't like how his market value went down 20%. So I'm gonna go ahead and quit, rinse and repeat until his market value goes up. There we go. Kitano grows to 7 million market value, 66%, and he's up +2 overall, or was it +1 overall, to 73 overall. That means +6 on the season. That is insane. Once again, you got to make sure you adjust his development plan once you have him back into the squad. In 13 weeks, he should be a 74. So why is the loan out glitch a good method? Well, it basically gets them to their potential quicker and increases their potential. So it just speeds up this whole process, and you could do it with any player. But players like Kitano who are playing well, getting a lot of playing time, it would be a lot easier. It has been 7 years since we signed Kitano to Livingston, and we are now in 2031, or actually 2032. He is age 27, a 92 overall. He reached 90 last season, but I simmed another season. 58 appearances, 8 goals, 8 assists. His market value is now 157 million. So this is proof right here, an average player, essentially a player who didn't even have an 80+ potential. We were able to make him a 90+ overall with the 6 ways combined that we went over, and now he is one of the best players in world football.